Hey, good morning, guys. It's April 5th, and I thought I would take you along for the ride. It's a Saturday, beautiful Saturday, sun is shining, and I've been watering my fig trees that are now waking up and really putting on some nice growth. It's time to water them. So I've been watering them about once a week on Saturdays. And I come in every night and practically and check on them. And so I just wanted to show you, I filled up about 4 buckets of the pond water from just outside the greenhouse. And there's my Jadam bucket. And it's fairly nasty. It stinks. It stinks up the whole place, but you know what? You get to a point where because you see the effects of Jadam, that the stench doesn't bother you. Or me anyway. It doesn't bother me anymore. I just smell it and go, yep, that's pungent. That's going to do some good. And as you can see, here are figs that have not yet dissolved, but they all eventually do. That's the great thing about it. I've got leaves in here. I don't know what that is. But like I told you, I throw all kinds of, I threw all kinds of kitchen scraps in it when I started it. And I did everything, like if I was rinsing rice, I would gather up that rinsed, that foamy water, and I would throw it in here at the end of the day. Eggshells and that sort of thing. So everything went in here that was natural. Banana leaves, whole bananas that were brown that we wouldn't eat, I mashed up and threw in here. And so, as you can see, really nothing is remaining except for these figs that I threw in at the end of last year. And so they haven't had too much time to dissolve, but as you can see, they are in the process of really breaking down at different stages. I threw fig tree branches in here, and so it's like really nice, thick, potent stuff. And I always top it off with the big barrel that I have outside. And so I did that already this, like last week. I topped it off with the juice from the outside barrel. And that is full of like lobster shells, shrimp shells, everything. Everything goes in that. But I don't put much fresh stuff in here anymore. I just put it in the outside barrel and let that break it down, and then I transfer the liquid from that into here, and I refill this all the time using that now. So this past year, all I've thrown in there were fig tree parts. But yeah, everything else that's raw now goes into the outside barrel because I want this to be like concentrated, really good stuff and ready to go, ready to eat. So as you saw, I just put in one, what do you call it, pitcher. This is I got this from the dollar store. It's a 4-cup little, whatever, pouring jar, measuring cup. And I just put 2 of those in a bucket of pond water, and now I'm going to water my fig trees with it. So I've already watered these, and all I do is, like, depending on the size, basically I put in a full 4 cups into like something like that. That's a 7-gallon. These are 7 gallons. I pretty much fill them up, which reminds me, this Pota de Caval, I didn't put a full one in there, so let me pour that in there. That 10-gallon, I put in more. Like, I'll put in 2 of these for the I-258, and I did that because it was slow to wake up, and I do believe that I've hit onto something, which is The more sort of warm water you feed the trees, the faster they'll wake up. And sure enough, we've gotten it to wake up. Now we've got buds everywhere, including on that one. That was also slow to start. That's another I-258 right there. And again, with watering it, you can see there's a bud at the very top that is now coming in. So I think that my theory is accurate. All right, so we're gonna lift this heavy barrel and we're gonna take it around. Even the in-grounds, I pour it in the in-grounds because, again, this stuff really fixes the soil. It provides the nutrients needed for the microdome that's living within your soil. And so unlike synthetic fertilizers, this stuff is pure and natural, and it is a really ready to eat source for the bacteria that is living in your soil, and it provides it a really great environment to make your soil healthy and make your plants thrive. And I don't know if it's because of the Jadam. You know what? I'll never know. I'm no scientist or anything, but look at this. The energy is insane. The energy that the trees have is insane. Last year, because I didn't trim them, the energy in creating leaves, the leaf structure was so incredibly dense. It was busting with power and need to grow. And so this year, because I pruned them, that energy, instead of leafing, going into the leaves, it's going into full on, fruit production. And so I love the Jadam fertilizing process and method and ideology. I think they've really captured the secret to really making creating a thriving environment for your trees. And it's natural, and it doesn't cost anything. I mean, it's stuff that you're buying for yourself to eat, and then it's the garbage of it. Yeah, let's be efficient, right? And that's what it is. So we're being efficient and really taking care of our the things that will take care of us. So we're creating such a fantastic cycle here. And to feed all my trees, it seems like I need about four of these 5-gallon buckets to really get to everything. And that's it. I just thought I'd share with you my process for watering everything. All right, guys. Happy Saturday to everybody, and happy gardening. Can't wait to start eating these figs.